Hello there, beautiful people. It's me, Desiree. Thanks for clicking on my video. I have this brand, CYO, to talk about today that I obviously bought at Walgreens because they put the sticker literally on the front of everything. I work at Walgreens. I know why it's there, but it's still annoying. Anyway, oh, excuse me. I'm not sure if you know, but Boots and Walgreens are now one company. And this happened, I don't know, a couple of years ago. And they're called Walgreens Boots Alliance now. And which is why we've probably been seeing a lot more items from Boots come into Walgreens, like Sleek, like a lot more number 7, more Soap and Glory. They have the Boots Botanics line now, and now this line called CYO. So this is actually a new brand that they created in 2017, and it is of course only carried at Walgreens. And I haven't seen it at every Walgreens. Not even my store has it, and I've literally seen this at one Walgreens in my entire area. So I don't know how many stores are going to get it, but I feel like it might be on their website. Anyway, I have a handful of items that I bought, and I've been using these for, I don't know, a few months, and I thought I'd just tell you all about them. So the first one I have here is the blush. This is called Powder Blush, and this is called Crush on Blush. This is that shade. And they all just come in a nice little compact like this, really slim and sleek, which is nice. I like non-bulky packaging all the way. And so the first two items I bought from this brand were 2 blushes that I'm going to talk about. The other things I bought just fairly, I don't know, a few weeks ago. But these are the items I've been using for the last few months. I love this shade. This shade is so beautiful. It kind of looks just like nude, but with a little hint of rosiness in it. It's a little peach. It's beautiful. I really, really love this. And things don't really swatch that well, so I'm not trying to avoid swatches, but I don't like swatching things. But there's how that one is. And I don't like this right here in my products, like my finger thing and then the hard pan. So I'm not going to swatch everything, but I'm just not into that. But the blush is beautiful. The other blush I got is the shade, oh wait, no. This one's called Tell It Straight, and this one's called Just Sayin. It just says Powder Blush, Crush on Blush on the back, so I kind of thought that was the shade name. But this one's called Just Sayin. This is a really like more pinky berry color. This one looks just like that on your cheeks, so be careful with this one. Use a light hand, use a fluffy brush. It definitely goes very pink really fast, but I love this. I really, really enjoy these 2 blushes a lot. I got a highlight, kind of a shimmer brick style highlight here. This is what it looks like. Another sleek, slim package. And this highlight has a lot of glitter in it. I don't mind glitter in my highlights. I kind of like that sometimes. But I really, really like this. I do kind of concentrate my brush like right in this area. These 2 I have used on my eyes. They work just fine. But for highlight, I usually go right here because this can come off just as bronze as it looks. It's not a metallic one. I find that the Physicians Formula ones, maybe they look like this. They come off a little more metallic. And this one just looks very sheeny and a little glittery. And I thought at first the glitter was a overspray, and I kind of started dusting it around, but I think it's kind of throughout the formula. So if you don't like glitter or like sparkles, you might not like this. I really, really like it though. I like it a lot. This is a bronzer. This is bronzing powder, and it's called When the Sun Don't Shine. And I got the shade Fair with another sticker on it. Another nice little slim compact. And this one has a scent to it. And they had a bronzing stick as well that had a really strong scent to it. I didn't get that one, but I got this one. And I got this because I love bronzer. I love bronzers. Bronzer is usually one of the first items I pick when I see a new brand or a new line of something I want to try. I'm like, I want to try that bronzer. And to be honest, it's really hard for me to dislike a bronzer as long as it's not glittery or too shimmery. I don't mind a little sheen or shimmer in my bronzer, but as long as it's not over the top, I can make it work, and I usually like it. So, of course, I like this. It does have a scent, like I said, a little bit like sunscreen, but you can barely smell it in the pan. You smell it a lot when you start pouncing your brush in there. That's when you can smell the smell a lot. And the scent does linger on your skin. I smell it throughout the day, not all the time, not in a headache-inducing kind of way. Kind of like how the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer, you can kind of just a couple times throughout the day like get a whiff of like, oh, what is that? That's a nice smell. And you're like, oh wait, it's my face. That's how this smells. It's really nice. It's a gentle, really light scent, and the bronzer is awesome. I love it. Blends perfectly. It's not blotchy. It's smooth, and I really like it. But like I said, it's hard for me to dislike a bronzer, especially if it blends well, which that one does. I got a few eyeshadows. I mean, look at the sticker. Look at that thing. So, I got 3 different ones. This one I love. This is the Shimmer Eyeshadow called Safe Landing. I love this so much because it reminds me of the only good shade. This one I will swatch because I hope you'll be able to see it. Well, you might lightly. It's that top one, right? Not right there. Right there. My favorite shade in the... let me stretch. This palette, ugh. This is not a good palette. This is so hard to work with. I couldn't get this to work for me. But the shade I love is that one right there called Princess. Actually, I'm going to swatch these side by side. Right on top of my scar there. I don't know if you can tell that they look kind of the same. And when I first used this CYO shadow, this is what I thought of. I was like, oh, that reminds me of that really great shade in that Jeffree Star palette that I love. And I love it. I love this all over the lid. I'm definitely a one shadow kind of person, and I don't really need like depth and all that stuff. I'm like, do whatever I want whenever I feel like it. So I love this. I love it. It's a really frosty, kind of nice pink. And as you saw in my swatch, it's awesome. I definitely love that shade so much. Another shade that I got that I found this was the problem with most of the eyeshadows in the display. The eyeshadow was out of the pan, and this one is out of the pan. Can you hear that? So the eyeshadow's out of the pan, most of them. They're all messy. And another little thing about this brand, none of the packaging comes sealed. All of them are just open like this. They don't have a plastic thing around. They don't have a little tape. Literally, you can just open it and look at it. So everything I bought, I opened to make sure no one touched it because everything's swatched and broken. Especially when breathe. Especially when all the products aren't sealed. But anyway, this shade is really deep bronzy beautifulness. This one I will swatch as well because it's gorgeous. Look at that. Oh, it's so beautiful. I love this one a lot. And then the last shade I got is called, it's a metallic eyeshadow, and it's called, what? COOEEY exclamation point. Exclamation point. What? Did I say explanation point? Oh my god. And can you see that? No? No? Just take my word for it. It's a weird name. Anyway, this one's really like a wavy thing, kind of like the MAC Extra Dimension shadows. Love this. This one paired with this pink one I've been wearing a lot. I love this duo together. This shade is super beautiful as well. Oh my god. Love that bottom shade right there. Love it. This one I loved so much. I definitely wanted to get another one from this line. But this was the only one. The only color, the only one that wasn't open and messed with. So that's why I picked that one, and I'm glad I did because I liked it a lot. And then the last item I have was a semi-permanent eyeliner. Oh my god. This is how it looks. I'm trying with the liquid liner. I think I want to try gel liner next because I just don't think liquid's for me. But anyway, when you pull out the brush here, let me see if you can... Did you see that? It's extremely overloaded with the liner jelly creamy stuff that's in there. And it is like a brush type of applicator, and I thought that maybe it would work for me because I find the marker style just doesn't, that's not for me. So I tried this one. It does last forever. Like the swatch wouldn't even come off. So I did try it. It got all over my eyelashes, like trying to carry this little brush around my eyeline and up here. It touched my eyelashes. I made a mess with this thing. I used a lot of cleanup. I did keep it on throughout the day, but I had to take it off with like a oil kind of remover. It did do what it said, and it was a really pretty shade, but I just don't know how to use it. And yeah, so there's that. So overall, I think the brand was doing very well and doing some good stuff with this. The only thing, and all of this stuff was really cheap. All of these items are $5 or less, like no joke. So the only thing I noticed is some inconsistencies of where they're made. I shook the table right there. Some of them are made in China, like the highlighter palette. The blushes are made in Germany. And then the eyeshadows were made in Italy. That one has a sticker, so I can't tell you. In Italy, and this one said Germany. And then the eyeliner was made in Italy, and the bronzer was made in Germany. So China, Italy, Germany, who knows? I don't know. They're just making them all over the place. But yeah, so far the formulas are good. I'm liking what this brand's offering, and it was all super cheap. Like I said, each one of these items was $5 or less. So if you've been interested in this brand, or you've heard about it, or it's new to you, definitely check some items out. Some standouts for me were definitely the bronzer. Loved that. The eyeshadows were really, really great. The highlighter is good, but it's not going to be for everybody. And the eyeliner, if you can make this work, do it. For me, it got everywhere. But yeah, blushes are good, all that. So far, so good with this brand. I'm definitely excited to try out some other things. And that's it. If you've tried the brand, let me know what you've tried. And I'll see you in another video. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.